Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're going to be looking at something pretty amazing. We're talking about asteroid Bennu and the findings from NASA's OSIRIS-REx mission. So this is really cool because it's kind of like having a time capsule from the early solar system.
I was just thinking that. It's like a little window into the past.
And we're going to be looking at what these samples tell us about a bunch of things, like how Earth got its water, the building blocks of life, and maybe even some clues about the possibility of life elsewhere in the universe.
I love it. It's so exciting.
It's pretty wild. I mean, imagine holding a piece of an asteroid that's billions of years old.
It's incredible to think that, we can actually get our hands on these pieces of the early solar system.
And these things can tell us so much about where we came from.
Yeah.
How our planet formed. And they're calling Bennu a carbonaceous asteroid, which, when I hear that word carbon,
yes,
I immediately think life.
Carbon, the backbone of life as we know it.
Exactly.
Right.
It's essential.
So what does that tell us about Bennu?
Well, the fact that Bennu is so rich in carbon means it could have the building blocks of life, things like amino acids, which make up proteins, and even nucleobases, which are the components of DNA and RNA.
So, are we talking about actual life on Bennu, or is it more like...
Not necessarily life itself, but definitely the ingredients.
The ingredients, got it.
Yes. And to add to that, they found ammonia on Bennu. I know it doesn't sound super exciting, but...
I mean, it's not the first thing that comes to mind.
No, not really. But think about this. Ammonia is a crucial ingredient in the formation of those building blocks we were just talking about.
Oh, wow. So it's all connected.
Exactly. It's all part of the bigger picture. It's like...
Bennu is a giant cosmic kitchen, and all these ingredients are just waiting to be mixed together.
Okay, I love that analogy. And do scientists think that Bennu itself is where those molecules formed, or is there more to it?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
So Bennu is actually a fragment of a much larger asteroid that existed billions of years ago. And scientists believe that this parent body had the right conditions for these more complex molecules to form.
So like liquid water and energy sources and all that.
Exactly.
Wow. It's amazing to think about.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so we've talked about the building blocks of life, but what about Earth's water? I mean, where did all that come from?
That's a question that's puzzled scientists for a long time.
Right.
But the Bennu samples might actually hold some answers.
Really?
Yeah. By looking at the specific types of hydrogen atoms in the water molecules within Bennu's minerals, scientists can compare them to the hydrogen in Earth's water.
So it's like a fingerprint analysis for water.
Exactly. If the ratios match, it would be pretty strong evidence that a significant amount of Earth's water came from asteroids like Bennu.
So asteroids basically delivered us water.
In a way, yes. It's a mind-blowing concept.
It really is. So what are the bigger implications of all of this, for the possibility of life beyond Earth?
Well, think about it. If the conditions for these building blocks were present on Bennu's parent body, they could have existed on countless other asteroids, too.
And those asteroids could have seeded other planets.
Precisely. It's fascinating to think about.
So we might not be alone in the universe after all.
That's the big question, isn't it?
Yeah. And if those ingredients landed on other planets in our solar system, I mean, is there some other form of life out there, maybe built from those same basic building blocks, but with a few different cosmic twists?
It's definitely a possibility.
I'll never look at the night sky the same way again.
You neither.
Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey, folks. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the mysteries of asteroid Bennu and the search for life beyond Earth.